I've been bout my papyrus since I've been in it. Put me in the debate, you know I'm gon' win it. If I scream black power, don't get timid. If I say black city, I'm talking about Kemet. If I say black city, I'm talking about Kemet. Primary research and we done pushed it to the limits. All you dudes finished. The king counting cattle up with brother Reggie. When I'm in Oakland, smoking, bro, they love the Chevy. Back in the day, it was the spokes on the chariot. Long procession when the king got carried out to every spot. Woman looking nice as ISIS. I read ancient texts on my advice is priceless. Nubian gold, your ice don't entice us. Beating me harder than counting grains in your spices. Your heart was beating, but your brain dead, you're lifeless. Yo, they ain't nothing like us, yo. Don't try to make me mad. Make me smile and say you love me, man. That's real right there. Yeah, come on. You should listen to your main man's advice. Do a YouTube, apologize like dice. Or the back fade coming like the Antichrist. Egyptologists see me reading and said that I'm nice. I got a Stella with your name on it. I'm like Sargon. You the type of dude wake up and your car gone. Told, cause of the money you owe. Before you stream, you should clean up that humble abode. Like I'm not in city for my woman in gold. I keep the pseudos running, people coming in droves. You catch me on a live stream with Pan-African James. When we building, call us by our African names. I'm for the children. And ain't nothing happen to change. We on that black hype, so we still packing them things for protection. Got connections, My complexion, pure black, that's the S. Make me smile. You love me? Show me some love. All right.
Peace to the people. Folks, I just like that song. What's up with y'all, man? Shout out to KH. Shout out to JC. J Commodore. What's up? What's up, Akin Almond? What's up? Akin Almond Rob. What's up with Ismatic? Chilling in the belly. Just trying to get back on my studies. I just was on some business hype. Then I said, okay, it be business, then studies, then it's relax. Business, studies, relax. Repeat. Business, study, relax. Yesterday, we was making a lot of progress figuring out these hieratic systems. Right? We was getting it in, too. Today, I'm going to continue, but I noticed one thing that I should have been doing. We didn't even never have an English translation of it up so that people could actually get the substance or sustenance or whatever it is that they trying to offer inside of the text anyway. You feel me? So I'm going to pull up a copy of that, but I'm not starting just yet. It's still in the monologue. Got to play one more song. We're going to be right ready. Make sure y'all put a comment up in the chat. Let's get this workshop ready and let's talk about it. You put some sources in the comments of last night's video for the correlation of sin is Eve, the queen of heaven. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to check it. I definitely will check those out.
Upper age boy, got that white crown, upper age boy. Babylonian bars, Ugaritic spit it, get it, dagger on me. That harpoon, it ain't for abalone. Phoenician pieces made of Nubian gold. Antediluvian scrolls hit the Dubian poles. And if you wanna debate that, you'll get truly exposed. I'm like the king of Axum, Axon. Bring the maxims of Ptah back to action. I actually swing my axe, so y-axis 32 degrees west on the y-axis. Try and catch us. Christianity was stole from Kemet, lying bastards. Compare the book of Psalms to Amenope. Sometimes I'm rhyming, I'm just like a shaman, okay?
Some sound alright, but then they act silly by conquering my crown, and that's really very silly. By conquering my crown, and that's really very silly.
I'm a star charting Bantu boy with my bow and arrow. I raise a king in my gnome if I don't know the pharaoh. Explosive and lethal in your dreams like Joseph the Hebrew. And no sending evil wide jet and neck bent. Here to ward that off, I'm not a sage burner. Scroll learner, the page turner. The script writer, put the pen down cause I don't fucking need it. Cause I got the white crown, the upper I rock Egypt. The white crown, say top shimmer. You rock the red crown, say top mehu. You rock the white crown, say top shimmer. You rock the red crown, say top mehu.
Some sound alright, but then they act silly by conquering my crown, and that's really very silly. By conquering my crown, and that's really very silly.
I'm a C group, Magi Archer, from Ta-Nehisi. You conscious community pseudos never try to test me. As I'm in Rock Squad up, fuck religion. And when I'm on the mic, don't cut my wisdom, boy. I'm W.E.B. Du Bois. I'll smother you under the Sphinx, heed the voice. Ancestrally cooking up mean lyrics. Cats fighting cause they don't think the Dogon has seen Cirrus. And DNA can't prove ethnicity. How you conscious? You say Pacific instead of specifically. You know my shit so raw, you get crushed. Think the force of a hippo jaw. I rock the white crown, say top shimmer. You rock the red crown, say top mehu. You rock the white crown, say top shimmer. You rock the red crown, say top mehu.
Some sound alright, but then they act silly by conquering my crown, and that's really very.
All right, what's up? Once we know the meta nature, learning the hieratic ain't that hard because we don't have to learn new systems of grammar. We just looking at stuff we already know written in a sloppier script. Cursive. Imagine knowing how to read everybody's cursive. I'll be looking at some people cursive like, I can't read that. Maybe a lot of people can't read my cursive either. So it's going to help us to pull up. They will pull up. I'm going to add in a copy of the English. Right? That'll help me out. So maybe I'll pull up a book of it. The instructions of Ptah Hotep. Maxims. I'll put instructions. See, we could choose these words once we go into the text and see that the word, they had to choose what word it was. That's why some people say maxims, some people say instructions. I was along with that. There's some books to read. Read El Shaddai, the Mother Goddess. It's by a woman named Janet something. Read El Shaddai, the Mother Goddess. They talk about that in that book. So I'm going to see which versions of the instructions of Ptah Hotep I can get up for us so we can keep going, so we can be ready to go. I'm previewing one, but I don't think it got the glyphs in it. So just allow us to chill for a minute. A lot of these previews ain't even available. I gotta go to archive.org. Here we go. We got one at archive.org. Let me just show you. All right. Now it's cold because I don't think this gonna have the glyphs in it. They talking about the book. Well, let's see. Now here go the teachings. Yeah, this is all Egypt. I mean, this is all English without the translations next to it. I have a version of this book in my. Let me see if I still got it sitting over here. My bookshelf is so scattered right now. It's hard to do that. But I ain't tripping. We about to get it popping. I'll just find another person's version. All right. Dang, they all going to the same old one. Oh, we can just pick up where we was at, but nah, we're gonna do it like this. Oldest book in the world. This looks like a pseudo document already. Tambico, nah, I'm cool on that. Yep. What's up, J Mill? Just trying to find on one of these books with the maxims in it, so that we can. I remember this is a book that people reference to. I think this gonna have the glyphs in it, but it might be written in French. Yep. But this got the glyphs in it, see? So I just was looking for one with the glyphs in it. All right. Mary and Leisha. No, we cool. I have one on my counter that got the books in it, but that got the glyphs in it, but guess I'm being, I don't know. You know, I got it all just sitting right here, but I want to be able to supplement all of this with one more piece of text. All right. So they're going to make me just say, forget it. And I'm just going to use lithium. Right? Because they probably don't got that book online nowhere. Here go Marion Litcham or whatever her name is. Her version. No, we just going to have to find it amongst all her translations in here. All right, whatever. Let's just get to work. Let's see if we can reread this from the beginning of yesterday. That's the Saber Star. Sabayit. Teachings. Nets. Belonging to the Emir, the overseer of the city, Niyut, with a single stroke, and an actual man, indicating that that's who they're talking about. This is a determinative for a man. After that, we see. I gotta slow down now. Is that a man? Yeah, because he's the overseer of the city. Oh, no, it ain't a man. This is a Tati bird. This ain't a man, because the man with arms would have went up like this and came down like that. So this is a Tati bird, and I was looking like, why do it have the backstroke of a bird? Like messing up my analogy. This is Chati bird. They go to T. He's the vizier. Ptah, Ptah. Wait a minute. What's in the middle of? Oh, I'm tripping. Hotep. This is the Hotep. HTP. HTP. P. Ptah Hotep, this, let's go see what this is. We back at the beginning again. Just, we gotta go over everything you think you learned. What was that last time? Oh, it's dude on the chair. No wonder why I couldn't figure it out. That's him on the chair right there. So we went over all of this and got pretty much far. But we got off of all of this, dude. This is crazy. We read all of this. Yeah, we went through all of this, yo. No, then we skipped over. That's right. No, I read all of this. Because here go the ears, remember? Anki. This is how you say ears. Ankwi. And this is Maru, but this means to be deaf. The ears are deaf. And you see another ear for a determinative. Those are two ears, and there go another one. So this is a reed leaf before this. Oh yeah, because the word is Anki, Ankwi, yep. And then we got Mer, and then go to Uchik, so Maru. Man, I can read this now. Like, it's over. I can read Hieratic. Yes, I can read Hieratic. Because this is ain't this a P? But it looked like it's sitting on top of an N this time. All right? And then we got it looks like a, all right. As soon as I said I could read it, I messed myself up because now I can't read it no more. So I know where this is. It's the two ankhs and the two ears, right? If we scroll down, we're going to see two ankhs and two ears. Watch. See? Two ankhs and two ears. So let's go back to the hieratic. Two ankhs and two ears. So now I can follow it. It got a reed leaf after it with the word maru for being deaf, though. The ears have become deaf. So it's emir. It's not just the morar, okay? The ears have become deaf. Now, where we at? I needed that help. Because that was the P. Remember I asked, was that a P? But it looked like it had an N under it. Well, let's look at it. It was just a P by itself. Then there's an H after it. So that's pay. And then that's that frog. Okay, so this is the hindquarters of the animal. Is there a bosom holding nature in kism? I never saw any of them holding their breasts. Nah, that was something different. That's a good analogy to make. But I don't even think that was coming from that part of Africa. When I was talking about that Hebrew tradition stuff, I think that was just I think it may have been coming from a different part of Africa. Or known in a different part of Africa. But thanks for the question. You feel me? So this is where we at. Pay, which means like a distance, or petty is different than pay. This pay right here is like, let's see. It's like your reach. I want to say petty. If it say petty and it got this man with the stick, it's not your reach. This is going to be like, I don't want to say punishment, but pay be like strength. Petty could be strength in another way. Yep, see, strength. They just said strength. So look, petty. How else would you say PhtY? even though you see a J. Pt, right? So that's his strength. But where's Pt in the original? It looks a whole different. There go the P, there go the H, there go the, this is the hindquarters right here, see? There they go right there. So I'm just gonna remember this, the mannerism of how you make this stroke. When you come down, go back up and leave a little loop and go out. When you do that, it is the pay. This is the pay. Also, now y'all can see, it seems like it got a T after the pay. It do, I told you, a T and a Y. So we can see the TY. It just looked like blobs. But once we put the scrutiny to it, we can start to figure it out. Look, the T and the Y, and this is the man determinative with a stick in his hand. All right? So now, I'm not going to look at the text. Well, I just already know, I think. I'm not trying to be all raw, and I'm think I'm going to mess up. This is a hair right here with a single stroke, and then there's an A bird after it. Oh, my God, I'm getting so raw, bruh. Hella quick. Now, we looking at this, so that'll be cheating. But let's go look and see what this looks like anyway. They're gonna bird. So basically this is even though we just looked at it, I can't remember what we just looked at. Right? Now, if it got the stem going up and it's an N, then this is a negation N. This is a negation N. I remember kind of like when we just looked at it, wasn't this like a G or a Q? It was a Q. So this is a Q. Now this right here, I'm telling you, I'm going to follow my theory. If it start at the top and go back, so this is a sparrow bird. This is going to be a sparrow bird. So it's going to be a Q, a sparrow bird over a negated arms N. Ah, bro, I'm getting too raw. Look, the Q, the sparrow bird, the negated arms N. I'm just getting too raw. It shouldn't be happening this fast. Now, we already know the rest of these birds. It's a sparrow bird. So my system is working for me. And y'all see, I'm telling you it. And I know when I first said it, you smacked your lips. But then when you see it work, you probably fell back. Because when they start at this upper corner, go back, it's going to be a bird. Is that going to be a bird? Yep, we seen it too. But they happen to put the feet on this one. I never seen them do that. So let's see what bird that is. Wait a minute. We got a sparrow. Now these are two different birds, believe it or not. But if you look hard enough, you can tell. This one means bad, but this one means great, right? Word. So look, they're a little bit different. You just gotta notice. So how do you do that in the so that's how you make the difference, by putting the legs on the word bird. But now this, I would not have recognized this as an R. Right? Would you? I wouldn't have. That's this R right here. Maybe they put the D under there too? No, because they're going to D after it. So I don't know what type of R this is right here. And this looks like a determinative of a nature, but I don't know that for a fact. Oh, it's not a determinative of a nature. I think it's that one. Because that we just passed that hand. Now we got that. So this is, yeah, that looks like it. He got his arms out. Right? And what was after him, I don't remember, but this is hard to make, so I just got to look. Oh, it's an Ib heart. I would have never known that with a single stroke next to it. There was a single stroke. Oh, yeah, I would have known this was an Ib heart if I would have thought about it. It's got the top, it got the line through it, it got the center mass. This is a man. This would be a man. See that man after the M part? Now look, I haven't looked at this next line, so let's get it in. Feel me? Let's see what's after. So after the man, it's gonna be on the next line. What's this? We starting right here. Y'all don't remember my system? Well, this is too big to be a T, but it still works. It has to be a R, but it's a single stroke next to it, so it's really a mouth. They want you to really think about the mouth. Now, this is crazy, and I'm about to break this down. See, you can see the P in the middle of this word, but you got to acknowledge that this is a series of different glyphs put together with ligatures. So first I said there's going to be an R and then a single stroke on the next page. Now, peep gang. If this was an N, I don't think he would have slanted it back like this. He would have probably did it straight. But, so if it's an R, and if this is a P, and this is an R, that's a per. So this is a per right here. This means to come forth. So if this is an R, this can't be an N, because that's two prepositions. And it ain't no in per house. You feel me? I definitely know that this says per for a house right here. It better, bruh. So remember, we left off at that man. This man was on the last page. So when we go look down, it should start with an R. Then it'll look like a mouth. Then it's gonna be a single stroke. And I gotta get this right. This is another R at the bottom. See, this is how you tell the motion of my finger. Look at this finger. Look what motion it's doing. Now look at this. See, after the ligature of connecting the two icons together or whatever, symbols together, it do the same motion. So that's how I know he was doing that. His brain was thinking the same thing. But I gotta figure, so this, if this is not an N, it could be an F, but that don't make sense either. R, F. So let's go look. But what I'm gonna try to put money on is that this is an R with a single stroke and then the word per under it. I don't care if I'm wrong, okay? So it was an R with a single stroke, but the word wasn't per. It was ger. All right, so let's go look. How do the G and the P look so close together? See, this was the G. So that's what happened. Okay. Now, since there's nothing else, this is what's happening. There's nothing else on top of that G. So to know, this whole thing is the G. Now let's go to Molière. When we go to Molière, I bet you this whole thing be the G. Meaning that it got, this is part of it. That's what it lets you know it's different than a P. Yeah, you just said ger for silence. Shout out to Chris. But I need to go look in the book anyway because I want to confirm what I think I just peeped. Let me see. I ain't got Molière open no more. All right, let me get that open. Real fast. And this website I'm using is Egyptology.ru. It's a Russian website. But they got hell of the text just free for you right there. So what I'm looking to see is just to confirm for myself that G-shaped thing that we just got to talking about, that it actually has that top squiggly line every time I'm gonna come across it. It should be coming up soon or something. That ain't it, but I be thinking that's it. Oh man. Just the part, there you go. That gotta be it. Yep, I told y'all. See, that's it. Now look. It always got a squiggly on top. You feel me? Or not every time, but yeah, that's something that I can see that lets me know that it's different than the P. All I'm saying is different than the P. Because this looked very similar to a P, but if I see this up there, oh, hold on. Okay, yeah. That's right. Most of these renditions got it though, like that. So therefore, if we look at this, I'm gonna see that on top. That's a G, the G, okay. And then this is an R. This is girth for silence. This is a man with his hand to his mouth letting me know. See, if I would have looked at that determinative, now this is negation. So this would have to be something being negated after. This got to be a negation arms in. Told you, look. Oh, now we can just see the word after that is medu, N-E. And it's not, or it's a medu NF. So he has said. Nothing he said. Yeah, silence. He said nothing. This is like silence. He said nothing. Look, the mouth was silent. He cannot speak. Feel me? But they made this he cannot speak. Well, all they did was negate what has speech or words has he. He has words not. I don't know if he has words not mean you can't speak. That's just like, man, I ain't got no words, bruh. We say you ain't got no words. But anyway, this ain't the traditional way to say somebody. Well, I know about deaf. That's can't hear. I don't know about mute, which is can't speak. So maybe this is the one. But we went through that, so let's go look at that. And hold on, I gotta go back. Oh yeah, that's medu. This is medu. There go a uchik. This is the D. This is the uchik. And what else I see over here? Scribble scrabble. It's another chick hiding somewhere right here. Maybe they messed up. I see an F. What's on top of the F? Let's go look. Oh, NF. Yep, it was NF. I seen it. NF. So what's this right here before NF? Nah, they messed up. It was some mess up. The artist messed up because it say NF and before it got a man and a hand, right? But look, here go the medu. Oh, this is the man. This is the man. He didn't mess up. So this is medu. That's the D. That's the uchik. That's the man. That's the N. And that's the F. Dang. Look how Scribble Scrabble stopped looking like Scribble Scrabble. Y'all know this is the heart. So this is ib. But strangely enough, it's a... All right, this ain't a negation in, right? Your heart negated. No, this is a papyrus roll. And then this is a K. But this K looks backwards. It shouldn't be a K if it's like this. So we're going to see a heart. Oh, I knew it wasn't a K. There go a heart. That's Tim, the word Tim. So it's keeping going. I think it's Timu all the way to back here, which means like nothing, bro. Look, stopped. That's what they're using it for, stopped. So they got this heart, Timu. That's the mind that stopped because the mind was said to be in the heart, so to speak. So this is the heart. And there was a single stroke. Now I gotta realize that this is the sled from Tim, if I see this like this. This not hard to think about because it kind of look like it. Look. Feel me? Kind of look like it got the circle thing and everything. Now this is the M bird at the end of Tim. So this is a uchik because sometimes they write the uchik this way. It might be the Fibonacci U when we look at the paper. See, told you. It's the Fibonacci U. So we gotta peep what they be doing. I ain't just now. Why is this sticking to me so well? Because it's part of me. For real, I ain't even tripping. I'm just saying, it's just It's just happening too fast. It shouldn't even be happening that fast. Right? But Timu, they got the N. Let's see that. Tim U with the but this N look backwards. No, this the N that's negation N. This is the N down here. And it's negation. The arms is hunched up like I don't know. Right? Now we got a S. I don't know if this is like a causative S, but let me see if I can make this word out. The word ends here because that's the man determinative. It has an A bird in it. So this is S something A. S something A. Let's go look and see. Oh, Saka. So that's a Ka. S Saka. All right, let me remember this shape. So we should remember this is an NF. This is an NF. This is an NF. So Saka means what? Like to, well, let's read it. So I don't have to do that. Something to him, or he has not protected. He has, it has stopped. And can't remember the day before. Can't remember. He has remembered not. Seth, that's the day before. Seth is like the day before, right? Yeah. Look like it says Seth Sue, but it's just Seth. So this is right, he can't remember the day before. What did it look like on the original? This is the NF. They're gonna, you see this F under this S? So that's your Seth. Now this looks like a, and this is a G, Keg. No, I messed that up. Oh, after the Seth, I didn't go, oh, it was, I didn't mess it all the way up. I did mess it up. I said Keg, but this is Kess. So what is the circle doing here? After the, oh, that's to go with the S and the F of this up here. See, that's that circle. Okay. That was Ra. So let me go look at Ra and notice something about him. That's why they don't close the circle. See? That's why they don't close the top of the circle on the KH. If they close, let me show y'all something. You just got to figure out, this system is so simple, bro. And it looks complicated. Look, see this one? This is why they don't close it at the top, because you would confuse it with this. So this is to be seen as not closed at the top. This one is the same motion with your pen. You start here, come around, and go down, but this one is closed. If that's not how you do it, how do you think you do it? This is the biggest blob. The biggest blob goes this direction. So actually, he started right here, went this way, went up, and then came down. You feel me? Just look at the bigger blobs on the, like this one start right here. Because you're not going to get more pen unless you're doing some weird turning. Naturally with a calligraphy pen, when you make certain strokes, they get, like this stroke gets thinner just on purpose that you made the pen twist. Then he went back with the fat stroke. So this word over here would be what? Well, I'm skipping stuff though. And I'm going to have a hard time with this, so don't even trip. So we went to, where can I pick up at? This was Ra, right? Yeah, because it's closed. So then we got, this is a Q and an S. Kess. What does Kess mean? Oh, okay, that's that little downward harpoon thing right here. Okay, I got it. That's this. Kess is the bones. I'm tripping. So that's Kess with the bones. Now we got, what's this after it? Y'all can figure that out easy. One thing I think I know for sure is it ain't no bird in there. It is, hey, let me figure this out to the motion of the stroke. Is it a bird at the bottom? Starting at the top, going this way. Um, this has an N on top. I'm thinking. Then he went. Oh, so this is a. But you don't put an N and an R. But this might have an R in the middle of it. What is it? Nope, I messed that all the way up. It was an N on top. No, that's over here. I'm sorry. Men. That's why I messed it up. I don't know this at all. So I don't know how this glyph's supposed to look. My first time encountering it. And I can't make nothing out of that. So I'm going to wait till I encounter it again. That is an N at the bottom. Oh, I know what we can do. We can use Molière. He helps. He going to show us how that's supposed to look. And I ain't going to go for as long as I do. I might just open up the chat and let us build on something else. Because, man, I'll be looking up. I did like a 5-hour video at 2 in the morning. At 2 in the morning. Yeah. Let me see. All right, this is the Hotep, so maybe we're going to get around that shape in a minute. After I look for too long, I forget what the shape. It's a sonnet board, basically. But the phonetic quality is men. And I'm looking to see the M and the N, so this got the M and the N, but we trying to find this men board just real quick by going through Molière and not even having to do. Because his book is not written in English. So all of the little indexes and stuff aren't useful for me. I only know the only language in this book I know is the Medu-Neter. Even though you can work out some stuff. This is numbers. I know he's not in the numbers, so I might as well stop looking at that. All right, we got these. See, what does this mean? Dalin im datum. So I'm not even going to play with that. This is math. Okay. I guess this must mean math. Because these are the glyphs that you use for mathematics. But instead of looking over a book through forever, because I could do this forever, I'll look back to the chat. Yes, Sakai was yesterday. Okay. So that was the men, but I don't know how any way that I can tell that that's it. Let's keep going. Now, since we got this, you know what this is, right? You got an N. It looks like an N on top of a short sparrow bird. They ain't got no reason to start over to this top and snatch back like that than to go forward. But to show you, see, an N over a sparrow bird. Now you know it's going to be an F and the N coming, but you won't remember all of this, so don't even trip. There go the F and the N that we said we knew was coming. But this F is touching something. A F and an N is crazy because FN ain't a word. And this F shouldn't be no pronoun, suffix pronoun behind no N in the U chick. Did I figure out what this whole word was? Maybe that's the problem. No, I'm right. Oh, see? So, if this must be the pain, basically. The men, because there's a word for men for like pain. And they say hurt. Here go the bones, Cass, men, but they got it an NF. He has hurt. It has hurt. Okay. Yep. It was hurt. The bones, and now we're, okay. I ain't mad at that because of the high age. They made this N be like because of his old age. Let me take away the translation and slide over. Bull Nefer, this is a good place or good. Bull Nefer. Kepper is an occurrence or change or transformation. Normally it's probably just like an occurrence sometimes. So it's a good occurrence. A good occurrence of what? A good, you can say a good thing, but not really a good occurrence. It's like a good happening. The subject, Sejum F. Okay, let me go back to that. Oh yeah, that's right. All right, you right. But let's see how they put an NF though. They didn't just put F. Okay, yeah, I got you. I got you. So Boo Nefer is a place, but it's a good place. So just some will just say good. Boo means a place. Nefer means good. But you don't want Boo Nefer just gonna mean good. Right? So that's good. This is an occurrence. Kepper. So we got M, Boo again. And then we got being, that's bad. So this is good. Look, Boo Nefer, changing or transforming or occurring as Boo Bin. So we got good. We got good. Damn, I wish this text would stop doing that. Occurring as, no, we got good transforming as bad. No, you got good occurring as bad. Good is turned to evil. Told you. Good occurring as bad. Good. But see, this is a transformation. So good is transforming into. They was hard for saying into for that. Bad. This definitely means into. So that was, now we got to do the homework. You've seen all the glyphs, but we're going to go look at the original. See if you can see it in the original. And I'm going to go out just to mess you all up. Ain't no cheating. Matter of fact. Ooh, make sure you ain't cheating. Now, where is it at? Let me see. So we was over here. Wait a minute, I don't expect myself just to pop it out like that. Because first I gotta remember what maxim we was just reading. It was this one under here, right? About the Hotep. See, this is training me to see stuff. I'm seeing stuff now. I don't care. Oh yeah, we read all of this. Nope, I got lost on purpose. I can bring it back because I got the trainer text right here that I can just go look at. Right? It was after after yesterday. And if you really want to look, just to know which maxim you understood, you just go back to the red part. Hold on. Because I was trying to overdo it and I overdid it. So that's still the first maxim. So that was still the first maxim. Right after the day before. So basically that's telling if this is still the first maxim, then it's in between what we're reading is in between this line, that red, and this red. So therefore, we was right up in here. On this top line. See, there go the word. For yesterday. I'm glad I could do that. I had to do that on purpose to see if I could do it. See if I could refine it. So therefore, after this, this was that word that I just learned about. This is men, and then it got the N under it. Then we got an N, and then that Uchik, remember? I mean, that sparrow bird. We got the F and the N. So what is the F and the N doing? I think Chris already answered this for me. Oh no, it was. Oh yeah, okay. Oh okay. I don't see that Tim again. Let me go back. I just want to see some stuff. Don't even trip off me. There go that Tim. Okay, man. NF, Steph. Cass, that's the Bones. Now, what was after the Bones? Because the Bones is down here, right here. Cass Men, that's that Men after the Bones. So it was Cass, Men, N, Sparrow Chick. So then we got this F and this N, it looked like. Nope, F and the N, I am right. So what's happening with that? I think you explained that to me earlier. Oh, this is another N going to that. Okay, after the subject NF, this is a prepositional N or whatever going to the IE. Okay, I got it. And that's right here, this N. So this is what I need to learn here. After this N, which is represented right here, this looks like this. All right, so that's not going to be easy for me to remember. Because this is, and this got to be part of it too, unless it's a single stroke in the middle of them. It ain't no single stroke in the middle. So this even takes on a bigger profile. Because it got this other thing too. So I wish I could highlight it. But it's this whole section here. Then we got the two birds. Y'all know what birds these is just from my system. You can tell they're A birds. Right? Oh, they ooh chicks? I messed up. At least we knew that was birds. The A bird would have a little head turned backwards. So these are ooh chicks. And then a papyrus roll. That looks like a B for the boot foot. Nope, it's a hand. All right, I said I couldn't make this video as long as some of the other ones, and I am going to come back again later because I'm in the middle of doing a lot of stuff. So I appreciate y'all. That was like a quick hour, and I got to get TikTok to reopen my TikTok page back up, man. Every time I do a live stream and start selling stuff, what they do is they say that all my stuff is sold out so that I can't continue to sell. And I think that's kind of dirty. Now it ain't sold out no more. You see? That's dirty, bruh. So look, you can see it ain't sold out on TikTok. As soon as I start the live stream and somebody buys something, they're going to say all my items is sold out. That's straight hatership. So I'm about to go do some more of this because this money be crazy on TikTok. All right, la 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 la.